Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily English Podcast with Emma, your friendly space to learn real English for real life. I'm so happy you're here today. In this episode, we're talking about a challenge that almost every English learner faces at some point: understanding English movies without subtitles. You press play, excited to enjoy the movie. But after a few minutes, confusion starts. The actors speak fast. Some words sound unfamiliar. You catch one sentence, then suddenly miss the next three. And instead of enjoying the story, you feel stressed. If this has ever happened to you, I want you to know something important. You are not bad at English. Your brain is simply not used to natural speed yet. The good news? This is a skill you can train, step by step. A short story, Meet Daniel. Let me tell you about Daniel. Daniel is 15 years old and loves superhero movies. One weekend, he decided to watch Spider-Man in English without subtitles. He prepared snacks, turned off the lights, and pressed play. For the first 2 minutes, he was excited. Then the dialogue started. Words like mission, neighborhood, and protocol appeared. The actor spoke quickly, and the background music made it even harder to hear. Daniel paused the movie again, and again, and again. After 20 minutes, he sighed and said, "Why is this so hard? I study English, but movies feel impossible." The next day, he told his teacher. She smiled and said, "Daniel, movies are like fast English highways. You're still learning to drive. Start with smaller roads." She gave him simple advice. Start with easier content. Use subtitles wisely, repeat short scenes. Daniel tried her method. 2 weeks later, he watched the same movie again. This time, he understood much more. Not everything, but enough to enjoy the story. And that was his turning point. Another story, Lena's 10-minute habit. Now let me tell you about Lena. Lena loved romantic comedies, but she depended completely on subtitles. One day she made a small promise to herself: just 10 minutes of practice every day. Here's what she did. She chose a 2-minute scene from a movie. She watched it with English subtitles. She watched it again without subtitles. She repeated the lines out loud. At first, she understood maybe 40%, but she kept going. Some days, she watched the same scene 5 times. Her favorite line to repeat was, "You've got to be kidding me." She loved copying the emotion and tone. After 3 weeks, something amazing happened. She watched a new movie scene without subtitles and understood most of it. She smiled and thought, "My ears are finally learning English. Not magic, just 10 minutes a day." Why movies feel difficult. Before we talk about solutions, let's understand the problem. Movies are hard because people speak at natural speed, words connect together, gonna, wanna. Background music and sound effects distract you. Actors use slang and informal language. This is normal spoken English, the kind you won't find in textbooks. 5 simple steps to understand English movies. Now let's make this practical. Step 1. Start with easy content. Don't begin with complex action films. Try cartoons, family movies, sitcoms. They use clearer pronunciation and simpler vocabulary. Step 2. Use English subtitles. First turn on English subtitles. This helps your brain connect. Sound spelling meaning pause, rewind, and replay. That's how learning happens. Step 3. Rewatch without subtitles. Watch the same scene again without subtitles. Your brain already remembers the context, so you'll understand more. This builds listening confidence. Step 4. Repeat lines out loud. Choose a short line and copy the actor. Focus on pronunciation, rhythm, emotion. This improves both listening and speaking. Step 5. Learn common movie phrases. Movies repeat everyday expressions like, "What's going on?" "I'm in." "Let's do this." "No way." Once you learn these, you'll recognize them instantly. Remember this: you don't need to understand every word. Even native speakers miss words sometimes. Your goal is to understand the story, not every syllable. Start small, practice daily, enjoy the process. One day you'll watch a movie in English and suddenly realize You didn't need subtitles anymore.